segment of BW Radio is brought to you guys by our friends at Itasha Coffee Company. Folks, Itasha Coffee Company is the number one sponsor here on the BW Radio Network. Folks, Itasha Coffee Company was founded in Chicago in 2023. Itasha Coffee Company is the premier anime-inspired coffee brand for fans who love to live life loud. They blend top-tier beans to bring you flavors that will not only give your taste buds a kick into fifth gear, but will give you the energy to start your day right. So whether you're a cosplayer, a VTuber, or a streamer like us, Itasha Coffee Company makes you feel like part of the family. And folks, we highly recommend that you guys check out Itasha Coffee Company today. Why? Because of their brand new flavor called tiramisu. Well, you gotta tell me that does. I mean, that to me that just sounds like it hits the spot right there. Not only that, but folks, they have a fall flavor. I'm a Bad Witch, which is the pumpkin spice flavor. Folks, you need to get these flavors because they could be for a limited time only. But check out some of their other awesome flavors that we have on the screen, including Goblin These Nuts, Coffin Break, and Made for You. Check them out at itashacoffee.com and use code the BW Radio Network at checkout for 5% off your order. That's the BW Radio Network at checkout for 5% off your order at itashacoffee.com. Alrighty, good morning, everyone. Welcome to BW Radio. I'm your host, Brandon Nunning, of course, alongside Thomas Noble, of course, who is my Boston sports expert. Noble, good morning.
Good morning.
Boy, oh boy, has it been a while. That's on me, of course, because of some stuff that's been going on off the screen. But besides that, we are back. We are here. We are ready to talk sports. I know Noble's ready to talk sports. I'm ready to talk sports. And Noble, there is a lot of sports to talk about, my friend.
Oh yes, there's a lot. Ever since that we're on a huge absence, but my God, there's a lot to talk about. Especially when it comes to the NFL, most likely college football. Honestly, the one highlight I want to freaking highlight at this point.
Well, we'll get to all that in just a few moments. But of course, since this is the number one Syracuse Sports Radio, we're going to start in the place that made BW Radio, which of course is Syracuse Orange basketball. And folks, of course, their matchup yesterday taking on Delaware State Hornets. Folks, Syracuse, of course, coming out with an 83-43 victory last night in the Dome. Kyan Anthony, who got his first start for the Syracuse Orange, the son of Carmelo Anthony, Syracuse legend, scored 19 points in his freshman debut. Boy, oh boy, was it a big win. Him and Donnie Freeman, who scored 20, led the Orange to a 83-43 victory to get Syracuse off to a 2-0 start on the season. And boy, oh boy, is the hype around Syracuse, around this kid. Let me tell you something. I want to talk about legacies. He is building his own legacy right now, especially with a performance like that. 19 points in his first career start for the Syracuse Orange. Uh, Definitely some high hopes in the Dome, I could tell you that much. Definitely this looked like a Syracuse team that we've been used to seeing over the years as, hey, we might start off a little bit slow, but the fact that they were able to hold Delaware State to 17 points in the first half, I mean, Syracuse just looked like the Syracuse back in the old days.
Oh yeah, it truly is. Holding a team like Delaware State, which is a HBCU, if I may add, um, to 17 points. That is something here for Syracuse in the near future. And now you guys are now 2-0 on the season.
2-0 on the season, folks. Syracuse, of course, their next matchup here will be against Drexel. Of course, that'll be back at the Dome on the 15th. So in just 6 days, they'll be back in the Dome for that matchup there for another non-matchup. And of course, they'll have one more against Mammoth before they officially take on their first big three tests of the season as they take on number 2 Houston, number 19 Kansas, and number 18 Tennessee. But
Yikes!
oh, very schedule ahead. But let me tell you something. I was very impressed when I caught this game because I just couldn't believe that, obviously, not a big time matchup here, but this Syracuse team compared to last year's Syracuse team, I mean, it just looked like a Syracuse team that has completely come together. And, it looks like, yeah, even though they lost JJ Sterling, which is a huge loss for Syracuse, I honestly do believe that. I hope that he gets well soon. The fact that Tyen was able to step up in the major role that he had to fill in, and then Donnie Freeman was also able to help him out. These two, I believe, Anthony and Freeman, I believe that duo is going to help out Syracuse so much, especially on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive side of the ball. It for me, it's good to see this kind of Syracuse team compared to last year. When, no offense, a team like Delaware State would have hung around with the Orange, but Syracuse was like, "Hey, we need to play Syracuse basketball, which is we should be blowing out opponents by 40 points," and they proved it last night that they could do it. So hopefully they ride this momentum heading into their next matchup.
Yes, for sure.
Of course, when it comes to the college basketball stuff, we look at the top 25 rankings. Of course, when it comes to men's college basketball, and Noble, I gotta be honest with you. When I first saw the college basketball top 25 rankings, there were a few teams that jumped out to me, but I noticed a pattern here.
Okay.
I want you to tell me what you notice as I read off these teams. You ready? Number one is Purdue. Number two is Houston. Number three is Florida. Number four is UConn. Number five is St. John's. Number six is Duke. Number seven is Michigan. Number eight is BYU. Number nine is Kentucky. Number 10 is Texas Tech. Number 11 is Louisville. Number 12 is UCLA. Number 13 is Arizona. Number 14 is Arkansas. Number 15 is Alabama. 19 is Iowa State. Number 17 is Illinois. Number 18 is Tennessee. Number 19 is Kansas. Number 20 is Auburn. Number 21 is Gonzaga. Number 22 is Michigan State. Number 23 is Creighton. Number 24 is Wisconsin. And number 25 is North Carolina. This is the one thing that jumps out to you as I read off those teams.
First and foremost, there are a lot like most of this. A lot of this stand out to me, but the one thing that stand out to me, how the hell is like I don't know that you could agree with this, or I might have a different opinion here. Like, how the hell is North Carolina ranked so low? Like, I mean, I know they're I know that they're not like above average, mediocre, but North Carolina is like one of the blue bloods in college basketball. But ranking them like that low, I mean, I mean, I don't know what to say here, but I know you have like a different thing to say when it comes to the top 25 when it comes to college basketball. Like again, college basketball season just began. I The only thing that stuck to me the most here, besides all of this, North Carolina ranked way too low in my being.
Well, to be honest with you, they didn't even finish the season last year ranked. Like they were not ranked at all last season. Like they were just pure garbage water last season. And I think the only reason that they made it into the top 25 this year was because of the recruiting class that they had coming in. Um to be honest with you, I'm surprised that they're even ranked right now. I mean, considering their performance last season, I honestly would have said you probably throw Texas, or maybe you even throw Ohio State or Washington into that mix. Um, but no, the one thing that I was reading off that list as I was looking at this is I noticed a lot of SEC teams that not normally known for their college basketball prowess, all of a sudden
Yeah,
taking over the top 25 in college basketball, which scares the living crap out of me.
yes. Yeah, I do see the freaking powder here, but well, some of the SEC teams just lost. Like, for example, Florida did lost their first game of the season. I don't know what's happened with that. I'm surprised even Arkansas is like around the top 15, along with Bama. But yeah, but I agree with you. The SEC not normally take control of college basketball. It's like usually it's like the freaking Big Ten, ACC when it comes to the blue, which is Duke, which is like not this so much. But the SEC just literally took control of college basketball in the hardwood.
Yeah, and when you talk about teams like Alabama and them, I think considering the fact that Alabama got a big win yesterday over number 5 St. John's, I mean, Alabama's established themselves as a perilous on the basketball court as well. But no, I just noticed a weird pattern when it comes to the SEC teams in here. Not only that, uh, I do want to confirm Arkansas did take a loss yesterday. They took a 69-66 loss to number 22 Michigan State. So chances are they probably won't be in that top 15 spot for long.
Yes.
But well, I want to ask you, looking at the top 5 teams, right? Which is Purdue, Houston, Florida, UConn, St. John's. Do you think that those top 5 teams are going to be the top 5 teams after this week?
No. Because I don't think Florida should be in the top five because they lost to who do they lose to? Because I know they lost. They
Florida lost
they
to when did they lose? They lost Thursday, right? Yeah. They got a win. They got a 104-64 victory
yeah,
over North
yeah
Shore.
they lo- yeah, they lost to number 13 Arizona.
That was earlier in the week.
Yeah, they lost to Arizona. So if you lose to a team that's like number 13 ranked team in the nation out of Arizona, which Arizona has like a good recruiting class also, I'm sorry, with a loss like that, I don't think they're going to be in the top five for a while. I think they'll say around top 10 here, but I think one or two teams should be out. But to me, Florida should be out of the top five after like a couple weeks.
Like we said, we usually get the new college football or college basketball rankings. What is it? Usually by today or tomorrow. So chances
Around
are
there, yeah.
the one team that I'm looking at right now that I know is definitely going to probably jump into the top 5, which as much as I hate saying it, is going to be the Duke Blue Devils. I mean, just based off their performances over the past few games, considering that they now have a new duo over there.
Yeah, but there's also another team that I am looking at right now, and believe it or not, here is BYU because they got the best recruit, I believe. I need to find his name here. Uh, where the hell is it? AJ Batsa, I believe. He was the number one recruit for basketball, and he like he balled out, I believe, a couple days ago. Like he looks like one might be the best the freshman players in the country. The way that he performed in the first game, which was a win against, if my computer loads here, that is Villanova, which he is the highest scoring freshman, probably the highest scoring player in that game. Uh, and I, bel- and they also did beat Holy Cross, which, yeah, everyone can beat them. But they also got some tough tests coming up. They got UConn on the 15th of November. They also got Wisconsin and down the road, Texas Tech on January, then Arizona, followed by Kansas. So I'm looking at BYU right now, if as far as I can see, to see who's probably in the top five at this point.
Well, we'll have to wait and see when the rankings get released today. But all right, now Noble, we're gonna switch from the hardwood of college sports to the football field of college sports. Of course, we're just gonna skip over Syracuse getting fucking blown out by number 18 Miami. 'Cause honestly, that's a shit show there, and apparently Syracuse is now eliminated from any kind of postseason with the loss yesterday. So, good job,
Yeah,
Francois.
I'm not gonna say anything about that. So my lips are sealed.
Instead, let's move on to what happened on Friday night between number 19 USC Trojans taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. The Trojans came out with a 38-17 victory under the lights as uh, as Lemon had himself a performance in that one.
Oh yeah, for sure. But Kai Lemon is one of the best wide receivers in the country. What he does here, 11 receptions for 161 yards and a touchdown. And also Jacoby Lane played a huge part on the receiving game as well. 74 yards and a touchdown as well. 10.6 per catch. And And I'm surprised that one of our freshman running backs, King Miller, played a huge part of the offense. 15 carries, 127 yards and a touchdown, 8.5 per carry. I'm I'm happy where USC's at right now here, but the fact the first half it was completely like the first quarter was completely dog wash because we tied with Northwestern of all freaking teams. Um, and then we just put up 14 points in the second quarter, and we just literally made a big climb from there. So I'm happy with where the Trojans at, but I'm not looking forward to where we're gonna do next year because we got Oregon on the road, right? I mean, we got Oregon coming down the road at this point, this coming season.
Speaking of Oregon, believe it or not, we actually have the results of yesterday's matchups in college football, and of course, Ohio State completely blowing out Purdue. No shocker there, 34-10 victory there. But we had a
Oh,
close one. We had a close one in Penn State yesterday between number 2 Indiana and Penn State. Now, believe it or not,
oh,
Noble,
that, oh,
Noble, you ready? You ready to hear this statement? Indiana has never beaten Penn State at Penn State until yesterday.
that's nuts.
Until
Honestly,
until yesterday, they came out with a 3-point victory against Penn State, and the legacy of Penn State just continues to fall.
yes, but also this is the game I really want to talk about because I didn't watch the game because my brother and I watched the the freaking I do not want to say the M word because I don't want this channel to be this way. Like watching BYU get scorched by Texas Tech, but what I heard about that Indiana Penn State game, Omar Cooper Jr. Like, have you saw his toe tap touchdown at the end, almost at the end of the game? Like
I
what?
was able to see the highlights. That was definitely one of the biggest plays I've seen in that game.
In my opinion, I don't know there's any catches out there that could top this. I think this is going to be one of the catches of the year at this point in college football in general. Because how many people can actually have like both of their toes almost like about a 16th of an inch away from the damn end zone? Because I don't like there's not much receivers that could actually do this.
I know it was definitely an impressive catch, but the fact that they were just, I mean, no offense, you're the number 2 team in the nation, and you're taking down a Penn State team that fired their head coach early this year, and the fact that you got a yeah, I mean, no offense. I expected Indiana to come out with like a big blowout victory, but the fact that they were only able to come out with a three is, I guess, good for them. But I don't think it looks good on the resume when it comes to college football playoff resume, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
So then we had number 3 Texas A&M taking on number 22 Missouri. Texas A&M completely blowing them out of the water, 38-17. LSU took on number 4 Alabama. Alabama rolled over the Tigers, 20-9 in that one. Um, Honestly, this was a close game here. Number 9 Oregon took on number 20 Iowa. Oregon barely came out with a 2-point victory. Came out with a 2-point victory. 18-16 was the final in that one. Uh, and Noble, you're not gonna believe this game. This is the game I wanted to talk to you about because honestly, this was the funniest stat I've ever heard in my life.
Uh, Go ahead.
I don't think you're ready.
Go ahead.
Number 23 Washington taking on Wisconsin. Now, Noble, let me ask you something as a football expert here.
Go ahead.
I don't even know if I should ask it now. Who do you think should have more passing yards? The quarterback or the punter?
Quarterback. Th- Do not, do not tell, do not tell me the fucking punter is the one who leads the most passing yards at that game.
Sean West, number 91, punter for the Wisconsin Badgers, had 24 passing yards. Meanwhile, the starting quarterback, Hunter Simmons, had 16. You mean to tell me a top-ranked team in the Wisconsin or in the Washington Huskies lost to a punter with more passing yards than the quarterback?
It's embarrassing if I say this. If you lose to a punter who only threw once in this game for 24 yards, I'm sorry. That is probably the most embarrassing losses in your entire season. I'm sorry.
Pat McAfee must be smiling so hard today.
Oh, he's going to talk about that on Monday on his show.
Oh, you already know. You know he's gonna look at that and he's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, because he loves to highlight punters, and because he is a punter. So
I'm sorry. You're a top-ranked team. You lose to a punter with more passing yards than the quarterback? Can I just kick you out of the top 25 for the college football playoffs or no? Like, can I just kick you out now? Like,
yeah, Washington, get the fuck out. You have no right. Like, I'm sorry, you have no right to be in the top 25 in the top college football playoff after you lose to a freaking punter who has more passing yards than their actual starting quarterback. Like, come on, it's embarrassing. Even I should know this because I've in my life as a football player and high school football, I never in my life seen a punter lead the most passing yards in a game. If that happened, my team and I should be embarrassed. This is what Washington does. This is what Washington at this point is gonna feel after this game. Embarrassed, ashamed.
in all the games you choose, play like crap to lose. You lose to a Wisconsin Badger team that doesn't have an identity this season, but also punter that throws better than their fucking quarterback.
That's
For
just
shame.
embarrassing, bruh.
For shame.
Shame. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
For shame. But anyway, so obviously the first college football playoff rankings were released this week, Noble. And
All right.
apparently you and me need to put someone in their place. Apparently I need to do it now. The fucking sports Ubers out there to the supposed college football experts, allow me to give you a refresher course. Because a team has 3 losses doesn't mean they're automatically eliminated from the college football playoffs.
No.
How do I know
It,
this?
it,
Well, Noble, hold on. You may ask Radio, how do you know this? Let's just say Radio made a call. Radio made a call, Noble. Who do you think I called?
yep.
I'm
Paying
telling you,
cash.
I'm telling you now. No, no, calling out.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Um, you guys didn't know this, but believe it or not, down in Florida, there is a play. Well, not even in Florida. It's even in New York, I believe. We decided to look up a number we had from a long time ago. Cause Noble, believe it or not, I actually know Herkimer College graduate, which is where I graduated from, who works at ESPN. Guess what show he works on?
College game day.
Yep. Guess who I
Well,
guess who I had him put me in contact with?
who?
I had him put me in contact with a expert. I'm not gonna give the name because I don't want it to be out there, but let's just say he's very prominent on college game day. The answer that I got from him is this. The answer that I got was, you ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
Information is incorrect. A team can actually have 5 losses and still make the college football playoffs.
That's what I thought at this point. Like if you're a team, I agree with that expert. Honestly, whoever it is like if it's Saban, if it's freaking Howard or
No,
anyone
no,
here,
no, no, no.
anyone.
Let's just say he's not an on-camera personality. He's someone that works in the research department
Oh,
with those experts.
oh, okay, yeah, whoever. Okay, thank you for letting me know this. Who I agree with whoever the expert at this point. Like, I'm sorry, like whoever the sports Ubers out there, college football Ubers, who supposedly quote unquote know about college football, get the hell out. Like, honestly, like I watch college football for 12 plus years, and it's the first time I know about the college football playoff at this point. Any team, a team with three or more than 3 losses, or 4 or 5, could get into the college football playoff. Like,
So,
whoever says that,
so here, so I'm sorry to cut you off, but here's what I remember from that conversation. He said realistically, the teams that have the lowest losing record will technically make it in. Yes, but
yes,
if you look at last year's college football playoff ranking, if you look at the number of losses that each team had, you could actually see teams that had 4 losses still made the college football playoffs, including a 4-loss Alabama, a four
correct.
loss a 4-loss Clemson.
Yep.
Then he went on to list the 3 lost teams, which is Texas, Penn State, Georgia, Arizona State, Tennessee, Ole Miss, SMU, Iowa State, Illinois. They were still in the college football playoff after those losses. So, to the
Yes.
sports Ubers out there that think that they know what the hell they're talking about, allow me to give you a refresher course. This is coming from Guy, too, as well. You ready? Do your goddamn research before you start posting videos of, oh, this team is officially eliminated. Take the Uber, ride the bus. Do your goddamn research before you
Yeah,
say this team or that team is eliminated.
yeah, I agree. Like, do your damn research. Radio and I, we always do our research before we freaking speak our words. Before we say, "Oh, this team is out," "Oh, this team is in." Like, dude, we us
Look,
sports experts do our research.
look,
Also, at this point,
look. Here's the thing, right? Get why they're doing it, right? Like I understand if a team has 3 losses compared to a team that has none losses, yes, I would understand technically, yes. They wouldn't be in that 12-team playoff picture. I completely get that.
yes,
I completely understand why they're doing it. But I mean, you can't say a team is theoretically eliminated until the final ranking comes out.
right. Which is not until like around December. So calm your horses and just wait till then.
No
For
offense,
now, which
you can't say a team is out because here's the thing. You could have the lowest record possible, but yet if your team wins the conference championship, like goes on a magic run and wins the conference championship, they could still be in the playoffs.
exactly,
So
it's almost like
that's why I say don't sit there and say this team is out, this team is out, this team is out. As far as I'm concerned, the playoff picture is still wide open. It's still anyone's
it
game.
pretty much is. It pretty much is still. By the time, but by the time, by the time now until December 19th, before December, this when the college football playoff is out, do your damn research, sports Ubers.
I mean, look, I understand why they're doing it, right? Like I understand they're trying to get views, they're trying to say, hey, don't get your hopes up. Like I completely get it. But at the same time, you also can't sit there and say, oh yeah, this team is out, this team is out, this team is out. When no offense, the college football playoff ranking finally got released, and a team that they've been saying is out is still in the running.
Yeah,
That's
like for
what drives
example,
me nuts.
Tennessee. They have 3 losses. Yes, technically, if they are still in the damn top 25, if they are in the freaking playoff, like if people and some of the Ubers say, "Oh, I thought this team was out." You don't even know that. How do you know they're going to be eliminated even though there is still in contention, like you said? Like, seriously.
See,
Like, which I.
this is why I get mad is because I love it when these sports Ubers and sports experts try to act like now listen, I'm not sitting here saying I'm an expert. Okay, I do my research. I'm not saying I'm an expert at everything. But dude, when it comes to this college football playoff format and the way that it constantly keeps changing, stop acting like you guys know everything. Just
Yeah,
stop.
just. Yeah, please. Stop. Just stop.
If you were that good,
Please.
if you guys were that good of experts and you guys were that talented, trust me, ESPN would be in contact with you. That's just me.
Yes,
I don't mean to be too harsh, but anyway. mm,
you're fine.
I mean, look, when I look at the college football playoff rankings, I guess here's my final word on it is I see 3 teams that are I see a team that wants to repeat. I see a team that is proving everyone wrong, and I see a team that is becoming the dark horse of this whole thing, which is Ohio State, Indiana, and Texas A&M. Noble, out of those 3, who do you see eventually winning it all?
Like, out of those three or the field, out of those three here, I don't think the field would take that. But honestly, if I would go for either Ohio State, Indiana, or Texas A&M, I'm sticking with Ohio State. And I know this is sound generic, which I know people are gonna chant generic. Like, I'm sorry, this team is still better than what people expect. Your offense is still the same. this time with a different quarterback who is a sophomore, Julian Sayin, who is in the Heisman Trophy conversation, if I may add. And the defense has been ridiculously good. And since, I wonder who's running the defense. Matt Patricia, who used to be a New England Patriots defensive coordinator, who was a great defense coordinator for us back then.
Oh, you motherfucker.
He and
You
he
motherfucker. You motherfucker. You were shitting all over him whenever he was coaching for the Lions. Don't you dare. You son of a bitch.
he's the he's the worst. He's not even good as a head coach, but he is a
You,
he's a defensive coordinator at this point. But
you were
the fact that
bitching
Belichick
because
had to freaking
he came back to New England and he was your defensive coordinator, you fuck.
like I'm bitching when he was our offensive coordinator
Oh,
in
you
2022,
motherfucker.
which is stupid. Like Jesus Christ. Like he was a good defensive quarterback then here, but the fact he's now with Ohio State, which I think he deserved to have. I think he deserved that defensive coordinator job at Ohio State because he's a good defensive coordinator in the NFL with the Patriots back then. But no offense, not a good head coach with the Lions. I feel that I feel like he deserved that job. I think he should get a pay raise at this point. Like because how the defense look, very good.
You son of a bitch. All right, we're gonna take a. We're gonna. You motherfucker. We're gonna take a commercial break. When we come back, we. I'm gonna kick his ass during the commercial break. When we come back. When we come back, we have NFL football to talk about, including an early morning game this morning, which is taking place in Germany. We have the Wobo matchup. We have what many experts are calling May Day between two teams. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. And of course, a Monday Night Football matchup that's seeing nothing but green. We'll talk about that. We have NBA basketball to talk about as we're only 9 games into the season, and yet some teams are looking good, some teams need a little work, and how some teams have fallen from grace. We'll talk about those teams in just a few moments. Not only that, but NHL hockey and so much more coming up right here on BW Radio, the number one Syracuse Sports Radio, right here on YouTube. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Sports fans are gearing up and saving big at Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear. From all the leagues, teams, and players you love, unique one-of-a-kind designs exclusively by Fanatics, and autographed collectibles from today's biggest stars shipped directly to your home. Join Fanatics Rewards for free to earn fan cash on every purchase. Shop now and for a limited time, get 20% off all orders. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
Fanatics.com is your one-stop shop for everything sports. Folks, if you are a sports fan and you need to gear up for not only the college basketball season, but the college football playoff season, whether you're cheering on the New York Giants or whether you're cheering on
But
Whether you're cheering on the New York Giants or whether you're cheering on
The New England Patriots,
the Syracuse Orange or you're cheering on
the USC Trojans,
whether you're cheering on the Miami Heat or you're cheering on
on the Boston Celtics.
Fanatics.com is the one-stop shop where you folks can get all your gear, whether you're cheering the NFL, the NCAA, MLB, whether you guys are fans of NASCAR, WWE, and so much more. You guys can check it out at Fanatics.com. Use the link below and help support the channel as well. I'm not gonna lie, that was the best sponsor read we ever done. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
How to catch Noble off guard this morning just by doing a random sponsor read.
Yeah, you literally catch me off guard.
I got to keep you on your toes. But anyway, all right, Noble, Week 10 NFL. Definitely lots of interesting games this week, including the one that's kicking off in just an hour and 30 minutes in Berlin, Germany, between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. That game, of course, is going to be on the NFL Network. Of course, Noble, I got to be honest with you. There was a Thursday night football game, right, between the Raiders and the Broncos.
Don't even get me started with that game, honestly.
Did you even watch it? Because I heard like nobody even knew that game was on.
I watched the game. I watched it. I watch it even after the Wrestler podcast at this point. Like, it's the worst Thursday night football game I ever watched. All I see, you know what happened at that game? It's punt, touchdown, punt, touchdown, punt, field goal, punt, game over.
A lot of punting this episode is what I'm noticing. Is that we're focusing a lot on the punters.
Yes, there are a lot of punts, 2 touchdowns, and a field goal scored in the whole damn game. And the Broncos.
Wait, what was that?
I'm gonna put this up there. I'm sorry, like, despite the Broncos playing well here, their defense is good. But I'm sorry, the Denver Broncos, in my opinion, are the worst 2-loss team in the National Football League. I'm sorry. But the previous games, they won close games against some of the worst teams in their schedule.
I'm not gonna lie. If we keep talking about punters and punting and stuff like that, we're gonna become the Pat McAfee show here in a minute. But anyway, but yeah, no, definitely this was one of the most awful games of the season was between those two teams. I honestly forgot Thursday that there was even a Thursday night football game on because they did not advertise this game at all. I heard nothing about the Raiders taking on Denver. And it was probably for good reason considering the outcome that we got, which was punt, touchdown, punt, field goal, punt, touchdown, punt. To be honest with you, that makes the screaming goat want to come out and do this. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Screaming goat is justified with that. Jesus mother. Like, there's only 2 touchdowns on the field goal and a lot of punts. Like, 6, man.
I mean, it was ridiculous. But anyway, all right, let's get to today's schedule, Noble, okay? Obviously, like I said, kicking off in just about an hour and 20 minutes, we have the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts over in Germany. Noble, Indianapolis is favored by a touchdown. You got in this one.
The Colts. This is a bounce back game for them after that terrible loss to Pittsburgh. I don't think, like, Daniel Jones, like, this is probably his worst games last week against the Steelers. Like, those 3 interceptions. Like, this is going to be his bounce back game. And against a Falcons team who is the best pass defense, even though they got shunned out by the Patriots, but allow them 24 points. And the Falcons are up and down team this year. Sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're cold. I think it's going to be the Colts. It's not. I'm going to say by over a touchdown because honestly, it's not only Daniel Jones. This is going to be a Jonathan Taylor show here. This will show why he's the best running back in the league.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the Colts are gonna come into this one bounce back from last week. Obviously, they had a wake up call last week. I think that Atlanta's run defense won't be able to handle Jonathan Taylor. Not only that, I also think that the Colts have a more well balanced team than the Atlanta Falcons this season. So, sorry, Atlanta. As much as I want to say you're gonna get your international win, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it to the Colts, and I'm gonna say by at least say 10. Let's give them a 10-point victory today. All right.
Yep.
Now we get to the 1 o'clock games, which of course a rivalry game today. 1 p.m. on Fox. New York Giants travel to Chicago, meet with the Chicago Bears.
Wubbo.
Wobo. Many of you may not know what that means, but of course, myself and my Chicago sports expert, which is Ross, have a little rivalry whenever these two teams meet, whether it's at MetLife or at Soldier Field. It's called Wobo. As much as I want to say that my Giants are going to win, considering the amount of injuries that we have, as much as I want to sit here and say we have a shot, we do not. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the injury report right now, and I can tell you what we are definitely not winning.
So
We,
what you're saying is you. So what you're saying is you're picking the Bears.
considering the fact that about half my team is injured, yeah, I'm gonna say we're taking the loss on this one. I mean, it's bad. I mean, our starting center's out. Our linebacker, we have two linebackers out. Another safety is out. An offensive tackle is questionable. We have another. We and more of our safeties and corners are out. I mean, Jesus Christ, we can't catch a fucking break to save our goddamn life. So unfortunately, I'm gonna say the Bears win by 2 touchdowns, considering what I had to witness at the hands of that 49ers loss last week.
I really want to give the Giants a shot, but despite you said about the injuries, ugh, ugly, ugly, ugly game. But it's gonna be the Chicago Bears. Not only because of the injuries of the Giants, but I think the offense is good. I think the offense for Chicago is going to cook, especially with their rookie tight end Coastal Loveland, who had a heck of a game last week against the Cincinnati Bengals, where people say this is the game of the year. But yeah, I think Chicago wins, but I say about 17. About 17 points or so.
Yeah, I was gonna say after what I saw last week, I wouldn't be shocked if they fucking got spanked today. But moving on from that, we have another New York team that's playing today, which of course is the Buffalo Bills. They'll be taking on the Miami Dolphins. We're just gonna skip this one because we already know that we're both picking Buffalo to fucking crush
The
the
Bills,
Dolphins. Yeah, we're
because the Dolphins are ass cheeks. They just fired Chris Greer, and for some reason they're not gonna fire their head coach. Which I'm sorry, he's not even. I'm sorry. People are like keep glazing on how Mike McDaniel's gonna help this team out. He didn't help them out at this rate. And they haven't been to a playoff game since 2000. And I'm sorry to rub that in. I should be professional about this, but I'm sorry I had to get that out there. The Dolphins are ass. This is
yeah.
the reason Buffalo.
Mm,
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, look, no offense. I think they fired the wrong guy. I thought McDaniels should have been the first one out the door. Uh, I don't think that Miami made the right move in firing their GM. I don't think it was on their GM. I think it was more on McDaniels, considering the fact that they, like you said, they haven't been to the playoffs since 2000, and they're playing like absolute ass.
This since 2000.
Or 2000 and no wait, like Doesn't sound right. Wait, are you sure that's right?
Wait, I don't. I believe so. If you want to check, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Like I don't care. I don't mind. I'm wrong. Like
Last time the Dolphins made the
I.
Yeah, we are wrong. I'm sorry. Let me
When
go
was the
ahead.
last time they
Let
made
me go ahead and hit the wrong button here.
the?
2023 was the last time they made the playoffs. It was a wild card matchup. They got destroyed by Kansas City.
Oh, oh, actually, shit. Hold on. I think
26-7.
I reworded this wrong. The last time they won a playoff game, I meant to say.
Look, look, Miami hasn't done shit in the playoffs in a while anyway. So yeah, I guess we could say 2000 was like the time.
Yeah. Yet, moving on. Buffalo wins this
Yeah,
game.
I would say Buffalo by at least 2 touchdowns, maybe even 3.
Buffalo
Uh,
by 4.
wow, you're really sticking your neck out there. All right, so we have Baltimore taking on Minnesota. They're at USA Bank Stadium or US Bank Stadium. Jesus Christ. Baltimore is favored in this one by at least 5 points. Noble, who do you got?
Ravens. Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had a winning record against the NFC, and there's one. And I'm sorry, the Vikings are ass. I don't care what the win-loss record says here. Like, I know you have Justin Jefferson. I know you got some good players, but I'm sorry. How's the team play lately here? They're not good. Like, ever since you have, I know you're gonna get JJ McCarthy back. I don't think that's gonna save this team from being mediocre to ass. Like, the Ravens are gonna put belt to ass on the Vikings. Derrick Henry's gonna run over that Vikings defense, and Lamar Jackson's gonna do what Lamar Jackson likes to do: run the football, pass the football, get some touchdowns in. I say Ravens by 20 over the Vikings.
Oh, jeez. Well, you're really sticking your neck out there. Yeah, I think Baltimore when they head to Minnesota, I think that with the way that Minnesota has had a rough season this season already, I feel like Baltimore is kind of in the same boat with them, but I feel like Baltimore has more of their cards together on offense. The defensive side does need a little bit more work. Yes, that I can agree with, but realistically, I think Baltimore comes out with at least a 10-point victory here over Minnesota. I just think Minnesota's defense will try to slow down King Henry as much as possible, but realistically, uh, now that Lamar is officially back, I feel like that they have 2 things that they need to worry about now, which of course, when you have a running quarterback that can not only throw like Lamar Jackson, and the fact that you have one of the most dominant running backs in the league with Derrick Henry, it's kind of hard to choose which way you're going to go defensively. So yeah, I'm gonna say Baltimore comes out with a win. But I don't think it's gonna be 20. I feel like it's gonna be either 1 or 2 touchdowns. I feel like determines the winner in that one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Uh, do we have to predict this next game? Can we skip this one?
What? The Browns and the Jets, aka the fucking toilet bowl.
Garbage bowl.
Yeah, I know who I'm gonna pick this one. It's the Browns. The Jets are
Wait, what?
cheeks.
You're picking Cleveland.
Have you not seen the Jets team? They lost Sauce Gardner. They lost Quentin Williams, 2 of their best defensive guys. And I'm sorry,
I'm not
their
fucking picking
offensive bad.
I'm not fucking picking Cleveland. Are you kidding me?
The offense is bad. I'm sorry. The Jets are garbage.
Their offense is bad. They put up 39 points in their last game, and that was against the Bengals.
Well, the Jets are still. They have Justin Fields as their quarterback. I'm sorry.
So, what's wrong with Justin?
Justin Fields is an inconsistent quarterback throughout the season, and I'm sorry. And that win against the Bengals that win against the Bengals. I'm sorry, it's nothing but luck.
Nothing but luck, my ass. Get out of here. You be kidding.
Cleveland is going to.
can't believe
Cleveland
you're
is going to
picking
run
Cleveland.
over them here. Quentin Junkins is going to have a big game, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and their Dylan Gabriel is going to play lights out football, and I'm sorry, another loss will be added to the Jets.
I'm sorry, you're nuts.
I'm picking the Browns.
I'm sorry, you're nuts. No offense, Cleveland has been playing like trash this season. I don't care what anyone says. They've been playing like absolute
They
trash.
have the best defense in this matchup.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they don't have home field advantage. They're at MetLife in this one. I would have picked Cleveland if they were at home. They're not at home. They are in Jets territory. I'm telling you, territories matter in this matchup, and unfortunately, I'm gonna say the Jets come out with the win because I'm telling you what, I feel like the Jets are gonna fucking squeak by with probably like a 1 or 3 point victory. But I'm telling you, I feel like that they can get their act together and get on a little bit of a roll against the fucking Cleveland Browns. Never pick Cleveland. I'm sorry, Cleveland. Your team. Listen, Cleveland. If you want me to pick your team, here's how you allow me to pick your team. You ready? I'll tell you how. I don't think you're ready. You ready for this? Get rid of Deshaun Watson. Trade away Myles Garrett. Trade away Shador Sanders. Then maybe I'll respect your goddamn team. Until that day, fuck off. You ain't winning shit, son. Okay? No offense. I stopped putting any faith in Cleveland the minute that they had a winless season. I will never pick Cleveland again. Unless they're playing the Eagles or the Cowboys or Washington, then yes, I will pick Cleveland. But until that day, they could kiss my ass. I'm going with the Jets. Going with the Jets by at least 1 or 3 points. God damn it.
Make sure to get this clipped at the end of this fucking thing.
I don't give a shit. Clip it. Fuck Cleveland. What's that video? Fuck you, Baltimore? No, fuck you, Cleveland. Get out of here.
Oh, this is nuts.
I can't wait to look at the scores later, and it's gonna be like 38-10 Cleveland.
Oh. Yeah, I cannot wait that you go at me to say the Jets fucking win at this point.
Telling you, if the Jets win, I'm gonna be the cockiest motherfucker the next time we do this podcast. I am telling you. I will write it down on a sticky note, and I will come back at you, and I'll be like, "Yeah, how'd Cleveland do, motherfucker?"
Yeah, I know.
All right. So this has been the highlighted matchup of the week. This is apparently America's game of the week, even though it's not the late game. But this is apparently the highlighted matchup of the week. It's going to be Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay taking on the New England Patriots with Drake May. It says here that Tampa is only favored by a field goal, which is very interesting game here, considering the fact that our Tampa Bay sports expert Peyton says that Tampa Bay is going to walk out with the win, and considering that they have home field advantage. But Noble's Patriots, they they leave much to be deceived. So, Noble, should I even ask who you have in this matchup?
So, I only made a prediction last night at the Patriots clubhouse, and you're not ready for me to say this. I'm actually picking the Bucks.
The fuck?
I think our win streak has come to an end. I thought our win streak come to an end last week when we played the Falcons because the second half we played garbage. Because we only scored 3 damn points in the second half. And that is just pitiful football. Like, in our pass defense is completely non-existent here. But when you look at these two teams here, both the Patriots and the Bucks have suffered with injuries. Our big time players out. But when you look at this advantage here, like, I think the Bucks are going to win this because Baker Mayfield, Tess Johnson, Cade Otton, who's gonna ball out for this team here, and the Patriots will make it close. I'll say that. And I just feel like our win streak is coming to an end. So I'm picking the Bucks by 3 points.
Although I know you can't hear it right now, but all of New England is doing it.
Well, I have to pick. Well, I can't always pick the Patriots every game. So
You're not picking MVP May or May VP or whatever the fuck they're calling him now.
okay, first and foremost, okay, time out. First, I'm not going that far to say Drake May is going to be the MVP. Like, he's in the conversation, but he's not going to win MVP. Like, if it happened, I would be stunned over Baker Mayfield, over freaking Donovan Taylor, over other quarterbacks. I'm sorry. Like, I know I want to talk about Drake May be MVP. Like, I need to be realistic here. If he wants to have an MVP season, he has to play like it. What he has to at this point. And plus, the last time we play a good team in the schedule was the Bills, and we won by 3. And I'm sorry, we're going against a Bucks team that has their defense has been stingy. Their defensive line has been is scary with Vita Vea. Like, Drake May is me and my boys from the Patriots clubhouse said that Drake May is the second most sacked quarterback in the league. And the most sacked quarterback at this point in the league is Cam Ward. And after Drake May, is Justin Herbert. If Drake May keeps getting hit with sacks and the offensive line does not freaking protect him, then there's going to be a long game for the Patriots.
Yeah, that I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Tampa in this one just because I feel like Tampa's gonna have the home field advantage. Not only that, I feel like their defense would probably keep a close eye on Stephon Diggs and that entire Patriots offense. Considering the fact that they probably scouted him pretty well, but then again, it really could come down to probably one play that will change this whole game. I'm gonna roll with Tampa, but I'm gonna say the field goal or probably the 1 point victory is the safe bet because of that. But don't be shocked if the Patriots all of a sudden like turn on the Jets in like the second half, become like stoppable. It depends on which New England team shows up today, I guess is the nice way I'm saying it. Because you can have New England.
I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say you can either have the New England that has been on a roll lately that is just shocking the league with how good they are, or you could have the New England team that fumbles when it comes to big pressure games. But again, they've been in a big pressure game this season against Buffalo. So I mean, it really depends on which New England team shows up.
Yeah, if the Patriots somehow win against the Bucks, my jaw's gonna drop because, like, I'm sorry, like, again, this is the game that we should lose at this point because the Bucks are good. They're like they lead the NFC South by like a huge margin. Patriots, we lead the division because we have a head-to-head thing with Buffalo. But again, when it comes to big pressure games, the last time we played a big pressure game, our biggest test was Buffalo. The next one is Tampa, but the next game after that, another tough test for us is the Ravens. I don't care what their win-loss record says at this point here. The Ravens is another tough test that we have to face. So when it comes to big pressure games, it comes to the two scenarios here. One, you could have Tampa win by a field goal or a 1 point margin. Two, have the Patriots could win with a huge defensive stop if they're ahead by 1 or 2, or a game-winning field goal like they did against the Buffalo Bills. But if the Patriots somehow win this game, I'll be damn surprised.
Yeah, I again, it depends on which one shows up. So now we have New Orleans taking on the Carolina Panthers. Carolina is actually favorited by 6 points, 2 field goals. I'm not even gonna joke around. I'm going with Carolina.
I'm going with Carolina as well. The Saints are not good this season. I'm sorry. Despite which quarterback is playing, Tyler Shuck or freaking Spencer the Rat Rattler, nope. Sorry. I'm picking the Panthers.
Yeah,
They're on a roll this season.
they're getting their act together. So then we got Jacksonville taking on Houston. Houston is favorited by at least 1.5 points. Fuck that. I'm going with the Jaguars. After what I saw last week, I'm going with the Jaguars.
And I'm sorry, I know the reason why they're gonna give the freaking Texans the favorite to win this game because they have a good defense. I'm sorry. How's your offense? Have you checked their offense yet, Vegas? Have you focused on that yet? They're not existent. And with that being said, I'm picking the Jaguars as well.
What are you talking about? Vegas doesn't know anything about offense.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, Noble, I'm gonna make you laugh when I say this. So far, my prediction is coming true. There's a reason he's laughing is because we played Madden the other day. We said that Jacksonville was gonna win the Super Bowl. And we
Yeah.
kept laughing every time. Every time our friend said, "Say that with a straight face." We tried, we couldn't do it. But
Yeah. Yeah, aka Ross.
so far it's becoming true.
Yeah. Apparently.
All right, let's get to the 4 o'clock games here. So now we have Arizona taking on Seattle. I'm not even gonna fuck around with this one. Seattle by a touchdown.
Seattle by a touchdown on a field goal.
Now here is supposedly Noble. Ready? This is America's game of the week. You ready? The Los
Yep.
Angeles Rams take on the San Francisco 49ers. Last time these two teams met, San Francisco walked away with a 1 point. Was it a 1 point victory?
It was. I believe so.
Picking the Rams. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy, San Francisco. Even though I watched you guys kick our ass last week, um, I saw. I mean, no offense. If my defense can get to you guys, I guarantee you the Rams are going to get to Mac Jones today, or Brock Purdy, or whoever the hell's starting today.
It's Mac Jones.
Is it Mac Jones?
It's Mac Jones. Purdy is questionable, but he's most likely out. So it's another Mac Jones start.
Do me a favor. Fucking hit him as hard as you fucking can. Little asshole. He was an asshole in that game. But yeah, no. I'm picking the Rams. Just because, based on what I saw last week when they played the Giants, I thought that they had a lot of issues. No offense, if my defense that plays like trash can get to Mac Jones and make it a 10-point game, I'm telling you, Los Angeles is going to have a field day with the 49ers today.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams as well. I just think this is a Matthew Stafford masterclass here. Honestly, Puka Nacua and Devonta Adams are going to scorch the San Francisco defense. I'm sorry, the last time these two teams have faced each other, the San Francisco's defense found a way to beat them at SoFi. I think it's time for opposite. The LA defense is going to find a way to sack Mac Jones, find a way to stop targeting Dwan Jennings and Kendra Bourne, who is now reunited with the Niners since week 5. I believe in the Rams this season, and they're might be the most complete teams in the NFC South, the NFC West.
Okay. Next, we got the Detroit Lions taking on the Washington Commanders. That game's at 4:25. Detroit is favored by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, this one's easy for me. Lions.
Yeah,
Commanders are completely. The Commanders are going arc down at this point. Jay Daniels with that scary injury last weekend. Scary as fuck.
well, he's done for the year, right? That's what they said. He's done for the year.
What it looks like, he could be out more than more than a few weeks, so most likely a year.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Detroit. So now we get the Sunday night football matchup between Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are favored by a field goal. Noble, who do you got in that one?
Most people think that most people say they're gonna go with Pittsburgh. Like, I'm sorry, I I doubt that's gonna happen. I'm going with the Chargers by 1 point. They're gonna find a way to squeak a win here, even though their offensive line has been banged up. Like, they still got Justin Herbert. They still got some decent weapons. Jim Harbaugh's gonna make a masterclass move on the second half of this game. No offense, I don't see any much improvement on the Pittsburgh defense. Not as much. They have been exposed most of the games. And Aaron Rodgers, I know that people say Rodgers have a good season, but realistically, when you look at the first half of the season, he is not doing that good. So I'm leaning towards the Chargers in this game.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I just feel like Justin Herbert has a bit more weapons. Not only that, but the Chargers defense, I feel like is gonna find a way to get to Aaron Rodgers in this game. To me, it just makes the most sense. I feel like Pittsburgh's offensive line won't be able to handle Los Angeles's defense. Not only that, but I feel like the Chargers just have a more complete team than what Pittsburgh does have. Do I think it's going to be close? Yes, I think it's going to be a field goal game, but realistically, I think the Chargers walk away with the victory in that one.
Yep.
Now we get Monday Night Football between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay is only favored by 1.5 points. Well, who do you got?
The Green Bay Packers will take the dub. I'm sorry, like no improvement on the Eagles. And I'm sorry, they're nothing. The Eagles' offense is nothing but a running merchants at this point. And there's one person that Jalen Hurts is going to be fear of here, and his name is what's his name again? Damn it. Son of a
Micah
bitch.
Parsons?
Yeah, Micah Parsons. Thank you. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I always keep blanking. Fuck. Yeah. Damn it. Micah Parsons is going to wreak havoc on Jalen Hurts, and it's going to be and it's if this is a must-win game here for the Packers because ESPN outlets say if they do not win this game, they'll be consider them frauds.
I thought they were frauds just based off what I've seen already. But I just like how you were sitting there saying, and that guy's name is fuck. What's his name?
I know because I keep blanking. I can't even fucking help it.
Oh, you can't make that up. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Green Bay in this one. I just feel like that defensive side of the ball. Not only that, but Micah Parsons definitely knows that team very well. I feel like he's gonna find the holes in the Eagles' offensive line, which there has been a few. The Eagles did make a few trades before the trade deadline, so we're gonna see how that affects their team. They had 3 new players to their team, so we're gonna see how they get in rhythm in their first game as Philadelphia Eagles. But realistically, I just feel like Green Bay is a more well put together team. I feel like Love is gonna have himself a day today or on Monday night. So I'm gonna go with Green Bay. I think that this again, there's a lot of close matchups this week. I think that this one's going to be close too. I think that this is going to be a touchdown game. Just really comes down to who gets the ball last on the final possession. I feel like, but I'm going to go with Green Bay, just to be safe because they're at Lambeau. Meanwhile, the teams that are on bye this week are Cincinnati, Dallas, Tennessee, and Kansas City. So none of those teams are playing this week, thank God.
Yep. Thank goodness.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, Noble, we actually have a score update. We actually have a score update. You want to hear the score update?
Go ahead.
Bye week 27, Dallas 0. Oh shit! I can't believe that.
Yeah, cannot believe it. Can't believe it. After losing to the freaking Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett, you're losing to the bye week. Whoop-de-doo.
By the way, I need to point this out. For those of you that say that the NFC, because I heard this week, people were saying that the NFC East is still wide open. Allow me to put you all back in your place. Philadelphia Eagles are currently 6-2 in the season. So the teams are Dallas with 3-5, Washington 3-6, the Giants 2-7. Offense, this is about as wide open as a Catholic nun's fucking legs on a Sunday. It's not open at
Yeah,
all. I hate to be the one to tell
no.
you.
This is clearly Philly's division.
Honestly, Noble, you want to know a scary stat? I'll tell you a
What?
scary stat. Believe it or not, the NFC West, believe it or not, is the only division that has all 4 of its teams currently on a win streak.
Jesus Christ.
Seattle has a 3-game win streak. Los Angeles has a 3-game win streak. 49ers are on 1, and Arizona's on 1.
Yeah, I cannot believe the Cardinals beat the Cowboys, or the Cowgirls as we fucking call them here.
I got one more stat for you that you're gonna love. There are currently 2 teams that are on 5+ win streak. Who do you think those 2 teams are? Without looking it up, right off the top of your head.
5-game win streak. So you say that they just only 5 win streak?
5+ wins. 5+. So they have more than 5.
I mean, I know it's the Patriots and the Broncos.
You looked it up. Yeah. So Patriots have a 6
No, I
win
didn't.
streak. You did, you son of a bitch. There's no way.
No,
There's no way you would have said the Broncos. I mean, come on.
I watch football, dude. If I was looking it up, I would look at my computer.
Screaming goat. Thank you. All right. Christ. All right. All right. We.
Shows out all over the place.
This is what happens when we disappear for a while and we come back with more sports and we know what to fucking talk about. But all right, we're gonna take a commercial break. When we come back, we have NBA basketball to talk about and NHL hockey. That's all we got left in the show. But anyway, stay with us live right here on BW Radio, the #1 Syracuse Sports Radio, right here. Oh wait, motherfucker. Stay with us live. It's one of those shows today, Noble. I'm telling you. One of those shows.
Yep.
Laugh it up, asshole. We'll be right back after this.
You got the tickets?
Vivid Seats has legit tickets for legit fans. From concerts to sports and everything in between. Vivid Seats makes scoring great deals on great seats. Fast, easy, and reliable. When it's something you can't miss, Vivid Seats doesn't miss. These guys know what I'm talking about. And so do these guys. Vivid Seats, the only ticket company that rewards you for buying.
Make sure you folks check out vividseats.com or download their app on the App Store or Google Play today, folks. Vividseats.com. Of course, it's your one-stop shop for any sporting event, concert, or anything that you're looking to go to. You folks need to check out vividseats.com today. Folks, the college basketball season, the NBA season, and of course the NHL season are in full swing, along with college football and the NFL. If you folks are looking for the best deals on any tickets, whether you guys are heading to MetLife Stadium or Gillette Field, whether you guys are heading to Madison Square Garden or TD Garden in Boston, you guys need to check it out today. You guys can check it out at vividseats.com or download their app on the App Store or Google Play today. This show, let me tell y'all something. When it comes to the show and the level of professionalism that we held ourselves to, it's slowly gone out the drain today. First show back.
Yep, it literally went into a damn whirlpool in the damn drain.
We're just off this week. It's a weird week. But anyway, folks, before we officially continue, just a reminder that at 10 o'clock we will be officially going live on our Twitch page. Make sure you folks check it out. BWN Radio Network over on Twitch. We'll be going live after that to play some Madden today. But anyway, let's get right back to it. So, Noble, we have NBA basketball to talk about. And boy, oh boy, how much stuff can change in an off season to now. It's only been 9 games to the NBA season, and surprising turnarounds for a lot of teams this season, Noble, including
Nope.
the 76ers, who are currently in 3rd place in the NFC or in the Eastern Conference.
Eastern Conference.
Can you believe that the 76ers are on their way back up to being a top-tier team in the Eastern Conference?
Oh, I don't think anybody did not even know about this before the season began.
Again, it's still early, but I know Joel Embiid will fuck it up somehow. But I mean, just the fact that they're playing the way that they've been playing shocks me
Yeah.
because this team has like a new attitude compared to where it was last year.
But you're not gonna believe who is the the top team in the Eastern Conference right now.
The Detroit motherfucking Pistons.
Yup.
Who the fuck allowed that to happen?
Yeah, the NBA gods. That's the NBA gods. Like, how the hell did the Detroit Pistons are the best team in the Eastern Conference?
Here's my problem. You see what happens when the Pacers and the Celtics are hurt? This is the kind of shit that happens. Okay? You allow these teams that act like they have no chance to all of a fucking sudden come alive and look at this shit. You have Detroit sitting atop of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, and not only that, the Chicago Bulls are in the mix in the playoffs after 9 games. Look at them. They're number 5 seed in the Eastern Conference.
This is why I love basketball. It's because of shit like this. You gotta be kidding me. Who the fuck allowed Detroit to fucking be number 1? Goddamn Cleveland. Get your shit together.
Yeah, and when you look at the Western Conference, there's no surprises except for San Antonio, who had 2 of the worst seasons possible. Look at them now. They're number 2 in the Western Conference.
Wemby woke up. Took him long enough.
Yes. Yeah, took them long enough. And the frickin' Trailblazers. I need to take a look at those fuckers. They came from like they're in the freaking mix of the playoffs too. They're one of the fucking playing teams after those 9 games.
See what happens when you get your star guys back? See what happens when you get him back? Look what happens.
Yes.
Maybe Portland will
Thanks for
learn from this not to get rid of their top fucking guy anymore. God damn it.
yeah, aka Damian Lillard.
By the way, can I just talk about something?
Go ahead.
What's his name there? Jokic. Joker.
Yep, Jokic.
He is a fucking highlight machine. Have you seen some of the passes he's done?
Yeah, I know. I saw. Like, what the hell?
Who the fuck allowed him to wake up and was just like, "Hey, fuck the horses. Let's play basketball now." The motherfucker's making behind the back passes. Fucking, he's like a human highlight reel. Him and Aaron Gordon are fucking leading that goddamn Nuggets team.
Fuck horse racing and fuck basketball. Put him as a fucking quarterback for the National Football League.
What? No, okay, now you're really stretching it. He might be good at
If he can
passing, but he ain't that fucking good.
I'm just kidding here.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's been surprising me this year with the way that he's just been passing the basketball and the fact that he wants to get Denver back into the mix when it comes to being a playoff caliber team again. One team I want to talk about is the fucking Lakers. They've been looking like
Yeah, somewhat iffy. That they're hot and cold here. Doncic playing good here, but ever since LeBron's out, like they're 7-3. I get it, but there's at some points there that they need to depend on Austin Reeves. They depend on freaking Doncic and some other bench players. But until you get LeBron back, they're up and down team this year. But again, it's the start of the season. There some things are gonna change.
yeah, no, definitely. I mean, listen, we're only 9 games into the season, right? Nothing is officially like set in stone as of yet. We're not sitting here saying that we have playoff favorites already. But
No.
just based on what we've seen over the past 9 games, I am telling you that a lot of teams are starting to surprise me already based on the level that they're playing at. But not only that, like the Western Conference is like must-watch conference this year, considering the fact that the top 6 teams, well, actually the top 8, actually the top 10 teams, if I'm saying this correctly, it has to be like the most watched as of right now because you have an Oklahoma City Thunder team that just came off an NBA championship victory. It's looking to prove itself that, hey, we're still top dog no matter what. But you also have the surprising teams like the Spurs popping up out of nowhere. The Rockets with Kevin Durant are proving that they can still go. You got Minnesota who just got Ant back. That looks like that they're looking to get back on the rise again. You got Portland getting back into the playoff mix that hasn't been in the playoff mix since Lillard left, for Christ's sakes. I mean, the Western Conference has to be like the must-watch conference this season, right?
It has to be, yes.
No offense, the East is always going to be the East, but I mean, it has to be watched just the same because I mean, no offense, when you got Detroit at the top of the fucking thing, something's wrong.
Yeah, yeah. When you have the Pistons, which back in my fucking years, Detroit has been the biggest laughingstock in the Eastern Conference. But this is the 2020s decade, and when you look at Detroit in 2025, as the number one team in the Eastern Conference. That is something to laugh about.
Yeah, I mean, just from my perspective, when you have a team like Detroit that hasn't been good for so many seasons at the top of the Eastern Conference, it shows you that not only have they been improving, but not only that, East definitely has a problem because no offense, when you're talking about the East, considering the injuries that have befallen the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics, the top team really should be in the Eastern Conference, either the New York Knicks, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Chicago Bulls, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Miami Heat. I mean, not the fucking Detroit Pistons. That they haven't done shit in years.
The Pistons as the number one team in the freaking Eastern Conference. Something is literally wrong with this league.
Injuries, man, I'm telling you. See what happens when your
Jesus
Celtics go down? Look what happens. Nothing but fucking chaos.
Well, we can't help it if Tatum got fucking injured at that semifinal against the Knicks. It's that stupid ACL or whatever he suffered of that injury. He's not coming back until like later the end of the season.
See, look, you
That
open
is how bad.
Pandora's box and look what fucking happens. Detroit sits on top of the goddamn conference.
And same with the fucking Pacers. Since now Halliburton's fucking done for.
Well, he's done
Look
for the
what
season.
happened. Same thing.
He ain't coming back until next season, is what the guess is.
Fortunately, yes. Yeah, open Pandora's box, and then look what happens. The Pistons, the number one team in the Eastern Conference. What's next? The Detroit Pistons, 2025-2026 NBA champions?
You wanna know what? Yeah, we're calling it right now. Calling it live right now. 11/9/25, Detroit, fucking NBA champion. I can't. Can't make this shit up.
Nope.
Oh fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway, of course, when talking about the best of the best, we have to talk about the worst of the worst, and no shocker, Wizards are at the very bottom with the Pacers and the Nets as of right now, considering the fact that they only got one win on the season. Taking a look in the West, the worst of the worst in the West. It's no shocker.
It's
It's the Pelicans. Yeah. Right behind them, Noble. That is a team that everyone is talking about. The team right behind the Pelicans is the Dallas Mavericks, who the stupid fucking move of trading away Luka for Anthony Davis, and look how well that's paying out for them.
It's not good.
They got Cooper Flag. He should be helping them, right?
Yeah, the guy who is from my home state of Maine, who won a state championship at Nokomis.
Rookie of the year, yeah. Fucking rookie of the year, yeah. Not even leading the team in points. For fuck's sake.
No.
You know what's bad is when PJ Washington is your main scorer.
Yeah, it's fucking bad.
Cooper Flag on. Oh, he's averaging 30. Okay, never mind. Maybe Cooper Flag. Yeah. But still, fuck him. He went to Duke. We hate Duke. Anyway, here on this podcast, we hate Duke. We will never pick Duke unless we have to.
Yup.
Hashtag beat Duke. Anyway, yeah, Noble. I guess based on what we've seen, we're in for a wild ride this year, aren't we? When it comes to NBA basketball.
Oh yes, we're gonna be in a major wild ride.
And it's not even NBA basketball, Noble, because now we're switching over to hockey. And boy, oh fucking boy. You know it's bad when the New Jersey Devils are the top team in the goddamn Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I know. I legit know. How do you let that happen?
How do you let that happen? How the hell do you let Boston get on a 6-game win streak?
Don't ask me. I said that I said this to my brother, and I have not said this in the show yet. Here, I think Boston's gonna do shit because of our organization. Because our organization had to trade away Brad Marchand to the damn Panthers. Like, I thought we were gonna do damn shit. And I guess not, because look where we're at right now. We're at 10-7. Surprisingly, yeah. Bruins fans, I would be shocked too. With this mediocre team we have here, we're 10-7. A 6-game win streak. And we recently beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, how do you let that happen? A mediocre team, which is my team, won 6 in a row. And now they're like the 5 seed in the damn Eastern Conference. How the hell do you let that happen?
I don't know. How the hell are the Rangers and the Panthers? How the hell are the Panthers all the way down at the bottom?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. They ain't never been this terrible.
At least not for the past couple of years they haven't, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and the worst thing, your team, the Philadelphia Flyers, are better than Florida right now.
No, that's how you know you're having a bad season is when my team starts fucking winning.
I know. Yeah, imagine both of our teams, both of our mediocre teams or above average teams make the damn playoffs.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't put that into my head, because then I'm gonna say I have hope. The season's already started.
Yeah, season's getting started. Yeah, but I know for a bet my team's gonna crash and burn at this point. So I'll say this: if we crash and burn, yep, that's my fault for jinxing my team and for jinxing Radio's Flyers.
But Noble, there is something that we do need to talk about. And of course there's a team that is currently on a 6-game win streak at the moment. The Western Conference.
Besides Boston. Yeah, Western, yep.
Anaheim Ducks.
What?
The Anaheim Ducks are on a 6-game win streak. Second in the Western Conference.
How the fuck do you let that happen?
See, look, you change the uniforms, you change the logo, and look what happens.
The Ducks are back to being the Mighty Ducks again. Like, what the fuck? Jesus criminy.
Manifest the positive energy, yeah. Positive energy? I need to know how the fuck the Ducks are winning hockey games. They don't normally win hockey games. This is scary to me. I don't like this.
No! I never get used to seeing the Ducks playing good hockey. Like, come on.
That's like the Bruins playing hockey.
Yeah, with a mediocre team. Okay, now I'm seeing this now here. Manifest the positive energy. Really? Okay, manifest the positive energy. Like, you want us to manifest the energy with the Anaheim Ducks being the 2 seed in the Western Conference in a 6-game win streak, and you really expect us to have manifest our positive energy with no offense, I'm sorry, no offense, both of our mediocre teams this season, out of the Flyers and the Bruins, be in the freaking mix of the playoffs to start the season? I mean,
it's too great.
I mean, sure. Sure, I guess, but wait until we get to All-Star break. If somehow we fucking suck, we gotta suck. We could do mediocre. We do mediocre. If we do good, we do good. You never know. It's the start of the season. Like, we don't even know what to expect.
That is true. Anyway, but yeah, no. Fuck, what was I gonna say? So, obviously, a lot of I was referring to the playoff time. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Season just started, so
We'll
we'll wait and
see.
see what happens. But yeah,
We'll see.
well, have you seen how the Utah Mammoths have played? Have you seen them play at all yet?
I have at this point, but ever since they revealed their mascot, they've been like they're on a roll recently there.
Oh, wait a minute.
But no,
Sorry, I just got an NFL update. Andre Swift of the Chicago Bears did not practice Friday, was limited, was listed as questionable for today's game.
yeah, if he's out, then it's up to Kyle Benungai, the rookie out of Rutgers. He'll play well. He actually played a good game as well here for the Bears last week.
Kyler Murray ruled out, Jacoby Brissett to start. Okay, thank God I didn't pick the Cardinal.
Yep.
Sorry, I got like ESPN Sports Center over here on my TV screen, so I'm looking at that and I'm looking at all the. I have like 3 screens going at once. But Jesus Christ, Shefty. Anyway, yeah, no, the
Yeah,
Mammoths
when-
here. Lost my train of thought. God damn it, Shefty.
Yep. Way to go, Adam Schefter. God damn it.
You wanna what, Shefty? You owe me one free update.
Okay, about the Mammoths this season, like they're 9-6. They're on a roll recently since they revealed their mascot, but ever since that they lost two straight games, which I mean, like again, it's early in the season, like which I cannot blame them at this point here, but Mammoths will surprise us.
Listen, I'm gonna be nice here when I say this, but fuck the Mammoths. You're the Arizona Coyotes, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna call you the Arizona Coyotes, whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Damn you. Okay. You're the Arizona Coyotes. Fuck you being the fucking Utah Mammoths. That's a stupid high school name. You're the goddamn Arizona Coyotes. Accept it and move on. Right now.
Yep.
Bastards. To change names
Yep.
because you're fucking goofy ass.
Jesus Christ. Moving on.
Okay. Well, let's see. What was I had something I had to bring up. Hold on. See, I do have where the fuck? See, this is what happens when I move my notes all over the place. I lose everything.
Oh boy.
I had an order in which I wanted to talk about shit, but when I move my notes around, it sucks. So I do have some sports facts because of today in
Right.
sports history event-wise. I do have a couple
All right.
we could talk about.
All right.
You want to know what? You might be interested in this one, Noel. So, believe it or not, in 1996, on this day, Evander Holyfield upsets Mike Tyson in the 11th round knockout in Las Vegas to regain the WBA heavyweight boxing title.
Wow. I not even know that, honestly.
Oh, God. Why is this on here for sport? Did I even
What?
read this?
What?
2019, YouTubers KSI and Logan Paul's second boxing match happened on this day. KSI wins by split decision.
Yeah, there's something to. Yeah, I got something to say about that.
It's off. All right. And then finally, the last today in sports history fact that we have is in 2022, Caitlin Clark makes her sophomore debut for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Makes her sophomore debut by scoring 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists against New Hampshire.
Yep, and then years later, she revolutionized women's basketball forever.
I'll be careful. If someone heard you say that, she would be like, no, it was all me. It's not just her, it's me too.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Angel Reese. I don't care you revolutionized basketball, anything. It's all Caitlin Clark. So, you whiny bitch to yourself.
Yeah, how come she ain't on the cover?
Because she's Caitlin fucking Clark!
Anyway. All right, Noble. That's all I got for today's show. Do you have anything you want to say before we wrap things up?
Yeah, I do. Like I know you're not interested in this talk here, but also if you guys are F1 fans out there, today is the Brazilian Grand Prix, and it's going to be very interesting here with the championship on reach between Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, and Oscar Piastri. We'll see how that's going to go from there. It starts at 12 o'clock. And yeah, so it's going to be Brazil always delivers, and we'll see how that's going to go from there. But and also, I got nothing else to add. But yeah.
All right, folks. Reminder, folks, we're going to be going live over on our Twitch page here, BW Radio Network over on Twitch. Make sure folks check us out over there. We're going to be going live with some Madden, playing a few games over there. Reminder, folks, kicking off in just 20 minutes over on the NFL Network and NFL Plus is going to be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Colts? Yes, the Indianapolis Colts. It's very chilly over there.
Colts, the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah. Okay. Let's change the name to the made by BWN Radio. The Indianapolis Colts.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of it. Put type that down in like the chat thing here, like the VC chat that we're in, so that way I can remember that the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Gonna make a T-shirt out of that. How many of you would buy an Indianapolis Colts T-shirt? I would be down.
Yep.
Shut up. It's one of those days, okay? Leave me alone. Anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, the Atlanta Falcons take on the Indianapolis Colts. Just about 20 minutes or so over on the NFL Network and NFL Plus. Of course, the NFL today, because I did just see this on ESPN, that the NFL will be honoring a Dallas Cowboys player that passed away at the age of 24 this week. I'm going to butcher the name, so someone's going to help me with that. Fuck, who was it?
I know it's something Nealand.
Yes.
What's his first name?
Again, we're not trying to be dicks. It's just I don't remember the name right off the top of my head, so you got to forgive me. But I did just see that they are going to be honoring him throughout the league today. Again, a very unexpected passing. Again, as much as we don't like Dallas, we have to admit, whenever a player passes away, it doesn't matter what team they're from or what team you cheer for. Whenever you hear that a young man passes away, it does break your heart. Especially
Marshawn
someone. What was it?
Marshawn Nealand.
Yes, like I said, it does break your heart whenever you hear that a young man has passed away under any circumstance. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the Dallas Cowboys organization, goes out to his friends, his family. We are sorry for the passing of this young man, and we do hope that he is, resting in peace.
Yup, for sure.
But yeah, the NFL will be honoring him throughout the league today, which is pretty awesome. The fact that the NFL is going to do that. But yeah, so we are going to head out now. Again, like I said, we'll be going live on Twitch in just a little bit. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be back next week for more BWN Radio. And who knows, maybe we'll have new merch with the Indianapolis. You want to know what? Someone, hold on. Before we head off the air, because I think you're going to like this little tidbit. Someone said I should have made T-shirt when I went on that rant with the whole Tom Brady's wife and the fucking guy that wrote the article for ESPN. That fashion show bullshit. Someone said I should have made a T-shirt around that. I was like, yeah, that would have been smart. Have Tom Brady sue me over that shit.
Yeah, you do not want that.
Yeah, sure. Let me get the guy that's cloning his dog right now to come after me. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's wrap it up. This has been BWN Radio. That's been my co-host, Thomas Noble. I've been Brandon Nunning. We'll see you guys back here next week, right here on BWN Radio, the #1 Syracuse Sports Radio, right here on YouTube. We'll see you guys then. Until next time, peace out, everyone.
Peace.
Announcer guy, let's get out of here.
What a perfect ending to a historic day!